morning. It's Thursday. It's the 5th, Vlogmas day 5. I hope you're all well. I have been up about half an hour. I've just spoke to Martin. He's going to be home when I get home this afternoon. So today is a work day. I am doing I'm supporting a GP practice basically on a Thursday just for a couple of months for winter pressures basically. So, and it's only 10 till 3. It's not long, which is really nice. So I'm doing that today. Now, I forgot to mention, sorry, I'm still waking up. Forgot to mention that ordinarily I don't work on a Wednesday. And I was working yesterday, but that's because I had Monday off because Bronte was still here. So, and I didn't want to use up my leave because I took a day's leave last Friday while they were here. So I just shuffled my shifts around this week. So yeah, so I'm working today 10 till 3 and then back at the prison tomorrow. So I thought I'd come on first and do calendars, get those out of the way. I've just been catching up on people's comments from last night's vlog, so thank you for that. A few of you have told me don't get the Fabric Godmother advent, and you are absolutely right. I'm not going to get it because Christmas is coming up. I still got some Christmas presents to buy. I don't need it. I'll just vicariously live through other people if they've got it, because I'm watching lots of the other vloggers anyway. So right, let's crack on. I'm going to do the girls' calendar first, and somebody mentioned that yes, quite right, that it doesn't compare to this. Absolutely. So today's day 5. Let's see if I can find day 5, which will be in this one. Here we go. I suspect this is some kind of hand cream or something by the feel of it and the shape of it. Yeah. Oh, I can't read it. I can't read it because my eyes aren't working. Hang on. Let's have a look. It is upside down for a start. So it's William Morris Aloe and Lime hand cream. Look at that. That's lovely. Thank you, girls. Thank you very much. So that is that one. I'm trying to tidy up as I go along here. Let's do Kelly in the Machine. So today's day 5. I like the fact that in the Kylie and the Machine calendar that all the days are chronological, if that makes sense. You're not having to hunt around, so you're literally just working across, which is really good. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, I've got more than 2 labels in today's calendar. So day 5 says friendly garment care reminders. So we have 2 types of labels. This one that says let's hang, and on the back it says please hang me up. So we've got 2 of those, and we've also got this one which says iron me. I love the let's hang ones. These ones, I'm going to be honest, I'm indifferent. They're not my favourite. I don't think they're labels that I will use, to be honest, but I see it as a bit of a bonus because ordinarily you only get 2 a day, don't you? So that's fine. And then moving on to Jazz and Wow. Oh, I love Becky's calendar. It's amazing. So day 5. Found that easy enough today. Here we go, day 5. I think these are are they buttons? Oh, they might be earrings actually. No, they're not. They are little decorations. Oh, hang on, what does it say? Hoop earring charms. Ah, I thought, do you know what, for a minute I thought they were decorations to hang on your tree. They are charms. So basically what you've got is you've got the earring with the little ring here, and then you can use the actual hoop from another set of earrings, which I have loads because I've got lots of earrings, and just put these on instead, which are lovely. Thank you. Oops. Thank you so much, Becky. I love the fact that she's actually told you what they are, just in case you open them and think, I'm not sure what to do with these. So that's brilliant. Thank you so much, Bex. Right, I'm going to put these away. I did get... So, I mentioned last night about the Gonk legs, didn't I? And said that turning them out was going to be a bit of a faff because of the fact that the feet are actually... Let me take my glasses off now so you're not shining back at me in the ring light. Yeah, I mentioned that the feet were going to be difficult to turn because they were in like a stiff fabric and it has to go through a really narrow channel. And I was just going to unstitch the side seam a bit, which is what I've done. So I have managed to turn them. They're now like that. And basically what I did was I decided that I was going to unstitch on the black boot part, because I thought if I just do it on the leg, it's not going to help, is it? Because I've still got to get all this through. So I unstitched a little bit on the leg, but mostly here, and I've just pinned it because that needs sewing. And I'm going to sew it on my sewing machine so it's nice and taut. So I've done that on both sides. So they're turned through now and ready to sew. And then I carried on doing a bit more knitting last night. I was watching some vlogs because I haven't had an opportunity to watch many. So I wanted to catch up on that. So I'm really cracking on with this little blanket now for the crib that I'm going to be making, for a doll that I'm going to be making. From what I was reading, this is the longest thing to make, as in it takes the longest time, because knitting always does, doesn't it? Let's face it, especially when you had to unpick it the first time you started it. So anyway, so I have to do 6 repeats and then it's done. And I am up to, how many have I done? 1, 2, 3. I've done 3 repeats. Have I done 4? No, I've done 4. I'm lying to you. I've done 4 repeats. So I've put little sort of stitch markers after each repeat so I know where I am. So yeah, 4 repeats I've done now. So I've only got 2 to go. Martin's home later. Don't know if I'll get a chance to get that finished tonight, because I do want to get on with a bit more sewing of the Gonk. But I do have a little bit of time now. So I think I'm going to get these little side seams stitched up and see what I did there. And then I might get a little bit more sewing done, because as I say, I don't need to be at work until 10 today, whereas ordinarily I'm an 8 AM start. So I think I might do a little bit of sewing now and get that done before I have to get ready for work. So that was fairly quick to put together. I have stuffed his little feet, only lightly stuffed, and the arms are done as well. They're only lightly stuffed. Body has got lentils in the bottom, you've probably just seen on time lapse, and then I've got his head stuffed lightly as well. His hat even, not his head. A bit wonky, but it looks a bit Harry Potterish, doesn't it? So I need to wait now for, well, I need my glue gun now, so arms will go in there, and then I need to get my fur, which will be coming tomorrow, and the nose as well, and then it's just a case of gluing everything on and then it's done. So it's fairly straightforward. What I would say, if you're going to make something like this yourself, trying to get the filling through these sort of thin legs and arms, because you don't fill those, you just fill the black bits at the bottom, is really difficult. And I tried using this, which is my trusty chopstick, which I've had years, which is usually my pokey thing, which I use to fill most things, but it wasn't working at all. So I did actually get these. Yeah, these are a pair of hemostats off Amazon, which are great for grabbing hold of the filling and then pushing it through these narrow channels. They worked brilliantly, so I'll link to these down below if you're interested. But yeah, I've got filling on top, the rice is at the bottom, the lentils are at the bottom. You can use rice, whatever. I used ½ pound, and yeah, I just now need to wait for the rest of my bits to come from Mr. Amazon tomorrow and I can finish it off. Back from work. I've actually been back a few hours because it's now about 7 o'clock at night and I've been asleep. I came home from work. Martin was already home when I got home. I look really flushed, don't I? It's quite warm in the room. And yeah, he was already home. He'd been home about an hour by the time I got in. The weather was atrocious coming home. It was really dark, chucking it down, but we've had tea. He's just upstairs sorting some stuff out. And yeah, I fell asleep. I needed that little afternoon snooze, I think, a little nana nap. Anyway, so we've had tea and I've just been doing a little bit more on the blanket for the doll bed, and I just have done one more pattern repeat. I've got one more to do, and then it is going to be the row of garter stitch and then casting off, and then it's done. So that's good. But I've come home to a casualty. So at the weekend I mentioned that I'd bought a Gonk from Home Bargains. I think I showed you it. It's probably on my first Vlogmas. And I got a call from Isaac earlier, well, a message from Isaac telling me that Piper had got hold of it. And he's not bothered with it since I bought it. It's been sat on my telly stand. He has not shown it any interest whatsoever. And then lo and behold, today he's got hold of it. So here is said Gonk, and this is what's happened. Apparently the stuffing was all over the place, but I think what I'm going to do, because it just needs restitching, so I am going to have to somehow just restitch the bottom like that and re-enclose his leg, because his leg is hanging off, bless him. So I'm going to get that done. Oops. And then I'm hoping to get the blanket finished this evening. That would be good. And then I can then start looking at the crib. That will be my next job. So I'm going to get that done. It's probably going to be a botch job, to be honest, but you know, it'll be right. It'll be right, as we say in Yorkshire. Fine.
There you go.
He's fixed.
He's fixed. He wasn't fixed when I came in.
Do you want to show him his bottom? It is a bodge job, but it's the best I can do. So
it's all right. He's got his stuffing back in him and he's nice.
Yeah. We've moved him now so Piper can't reach him.
He's sitting with me.
Speaking of Piper,
Pipermas.
we missed this. We missed this last night, didn't we, Piper?
And the night before.
Oh yeah, night before as well.
Right. So we have number. Where's number 4?
You found it a minute ago.
There's number 4. And there is number 5. We have 2 tonight. So right, what do we do? 1 paw, 2 paws, touch, steady, gently. Good boy. We've got another one for you.
You're lucky. After trying to disembowel my gonk.
Yeah. Paw. Other one. No. No. Other one. Good boy. Touch. Gently. Gently.
Good stuff.
And
right.
of course, 2 nights worth of beerness.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lucky boy.
I am. Right. Number 4 is here.
Have you missed me then?
I have missed you, my love.
I've missed you, but not the snoring.
Well, you can't have everything, can
No.
you? Oh. Right. Number 4 is not coming out. Number 4 is strawberry and peach IPA.
Well, that sounds up your street.
Yeah, some
Bit
of the...
summery, maybe.
Yes, yes. And obviously, is it number 5? Number 5?
Yeah, yeah.
Number 5 is... Juicy Chug Hazy IPA. Does that say Jiddler's Tibble? Tipple? Tibble?
It says Jiddler's Tipple. Yes.
Tipple, not Tibble.
Yes, it does.
So.
Yes, and that's before you've had a drink of it.
So there.
Which you're going to try first?
Might drink them both at the same time.
I'll mix them together in one big glass.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Yeah.
Right then, I'm going to say good night and sign off for Vlogmas Day 5. I haven't even shown you what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing my Christmas jumper. I have had my Christmas jumper on all day for work and not one single patient has commented, which surprised me, but hey ho. Anyway, right, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.